we go. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, we are here. What is happening here? You need a... everything got all warbly. Okay. I don't know what happened here. Eh. Oh, don't expose the mistakes that I've made. Hide them. Right there. Fine. Okay. Hi. We're here once again. Doing the things. Doing those things. As I collect my bonuses on Obey Me. Don't mind me. I'm professional. I didn't... shh. I gotta take care of my demon boys, okay? Gotta take care of my demons. Oh, I haven't taken care of my demons yet. I need to take my medication. Y'all out there, you haven't taken your medication yet? Take your medication. Stay hydrated. Take your medication. Care for yourself, okay? Oh my goodness, where is it? It's right there. Found it. We're good. I don't have issues with caps or anything. It's fine. I want water. So yeah, we are here. Existing, doing things. Why do you still have a black border? Okay, are we good? Is that good? Is that fine? I don't know. Also, I tried to do a little follower thing, but apparently it didn't work. I'm just gonna get rid of it. It looks ugly and it's not working right, so get out of here. Boom. Yes. And then, oh my god, I'm spoiling things. Shh. Shh. Don't look at that. Also, don't look at this one either. Anyway. I thought it would update when I was here, but I don't know what I'm doing. Also, you're exposing my secret little template that I did. And I don't want it to be seen, and then there's black border. I did something and everything got all mixed up, and I'm just like, what is happening? Anyway, hi. How are you today? 'Cause I'm just my brain. I keep thinking that it's Friday, and it's like, you know it's not Friday because you'd be freaking out that you haven't finished your webcomic yet. Like, you know it's not Friday. My brain's just like, but it's Friday though. It is. It's like, it's not though. Because you're here and you're streaming and it's Thursday. So yeah, I guess that we could do this thing. We started working on this last night of a little pumpkin patch. What did I do? What am I? Where am I? Oh, my screen just went. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Oh, that was terrifying. My screen went black, and I'm like, ah. Anyway, we're fine. We're here. And is it a weird week for everyone? I don't know. I haven't seen anybody else say, like, it feels like this. It's normally sometimes everybody has that thing. Maybe it's because we're out of Mercury retrograde, and now it's just like we don't have anything else to blame our problems on for the moment. So now it's just like, oh, now I just have problems, don't I? I don't have a planet to blame. Dang it. So anyway, we were working on this, and then I ran out of time because it's a fairly decent sized drawing with 4 characters rather than the 1 or 2 that I normally do. But we can introduce. Hi, this Kagami. Sweet baby, we know her. We met her a few times. This is Puddin'. We love them. The pronouns like they and she, so please use both of them at your discretion. We got Haruto. We also know him. We love him. He's baby. And then we got Itachi, which we haven't met before on stream. But everyone seems to have a favorite. And when it comes to a favorite, it's this boy. Everybody's favorite character is either Itachi or Puddin. I mean, just look how cute they are. So, everybody's favorite seems to be Itachi, though, and I think that's fun. So yeah, I noticed a few little things that I wanted to clean up before we start doing this part. Before we start doing the toning. Oh boy, I should have had caffeine. My brain's just like, whoop. Oh, are we gonna do things, tablet? There we go, buddy. Yeah. Oh, that's not the right layer. Okay, clean everything else up first. Yeah. So what's been going on today? What is the thing? I forgot the term that people use that doesn't sound cool, but you say it anyway because you're just like, yeah. This music is way too, like, pumped for my brain right now, and it's just like, oh my god, we're struggling. This is also that, what layer are you on, Line? Get out of here, jeez. Just staying around for too long, and I don't appreciate it. What are these lines? Get. I need to find someone to blame my problems on, but I don't talk to anybody. Starting a weird new art. Okay. Do you feel like giving details about this? Or is it secret? Shush. Because we have plenty of secrets here. I've teased some things and they're like, why? Oh my god, you know what I haven't done yet? I haven't went on to my Discord being like, bitch, I'm here. Look at me. Notice me. Ooh, that's fun. What kind of emoji do I want? I'm gonna put a crown because I'm a queen. There we go. So how long did I set that? Whatever. I don't care. I don't care enough. And then the Discord server that only 2 people are on, and probably one of them's gonna be here soon, maybe, or he's already here. I don't know. Boop. There we go. Alright. Making stuff less rough. Oh man, if you did that with my stuff, you'd have to work really hard. We're rough over here. Oh, weird, very spacey right now. No, I'm keeping that line. I like that line. That's a good line. Do you like our pumpkin? He's just like, yes. Welcome to the pumpkin patch. Yay. What does that mean? No frames. Like frame. We also got Secret Kitty Pumpkin over here. He's very creepy. Like we had the other little pumpkin. He's just like, yeah, you would expect him to be the creepy one, but you have creepy looking kitty cat pumpkin over here. It's a little spooky. You can't frame the picture. Interesting. Alrighty. I think that's as much as I wanted to clean up, maybe? Yeah? And I think we should start doing some toning. Oh, no, I lied. Get out of here. Get out of Puddin's hair. Get out of there. Okay. Anyway, toning time. A person is telling me they're bored. You could watch me on stream. Winky face. There we go. Just self-promoting myself, it's fine. Just self-promoting myself to my friends. As I deserve. Apparently I have an ego today of just like, I'm the best. You know, you reach 10 followers and you go off the deep end. That's not true. I'm a very humble person. I'm just like, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I don't understand why you're here, but you're here. Yes, ego can be a very healthy thing. It can be, because that means that you have the self-confidence and you work in your brain being like, yeah, I'm good. As long as it doesn't go into the area of, you know, being a jerk. I don't think I'm a jerk. I don't think so. I can be sometimes, depending on the person. You didn't hear that from me, though. Oh yeah, I was gonna put flannel on her little shirt down here. She stole it from her brother. That's what we're going with this shirt down here. Is that she stole, every time you see a plaid, she just stole the plaid shirt from her brother. As you do, right? I don't know. I never stolen clothes from any sibling that I have, because I don't really have many siblings that are close in nature. Wow, that's going into personal details. Let's not do that. We're doing lines. That is very true. If you're asking if you're a bad person or you done something bad, that doesn't make you a bad person. Like, you are having self-awareness of things that you do is a very, very good quality. Like a good trait to have. Of just self-awareness of the things that you do, and if you know that you have done something and you're like, oh, I feel guilty about this, I feel bad about this, or have some type of remorse, then that means that you have something that you can work on. Doesn't make you a bad person, you just need improvement. You know, rehabilitate those problems, you know? Getting deep. here. I don't. It's one of those things of everybody has a chance to correct themselves. Like, people can do bad things, but you know, I mean, there are monsters out there. There's a difference between bad and a monster. Because there are monster people out there. But actual bad, I don't know. If it's bad enough that it can be corrected, then that's it. Is it really bad, or is it just like the system failing people, right? Oh boy, we're going into a weird territory. Also, I forgot fingernails. I forgot a lot in this drawing, apparently. Ooh. I feel like that things can be fixed. Just, you know, you're never gonna fix everything. That's impossible, because there's always going to be the interesting people. I would like to get rid of certain bad things that people do, and that's why we gotta teach better lessons to people of like, hey, don't do this. But yeah. There we go. I didn't like that that vine just sticking out there. Damn, that's rude. Person's like, I'm so bored. You can watch me on stream, and they're like, oh no, I'm that bored. Like, wow. I'm not saying anything about British people's teeth. My teeth are horrible. That is probably why we will never get a face cam. I mean, my face, you know, I'm not hidden on the internet, but the least people need to see my face with my, I hate my teeth, the better. But that's because I'm American and our dental healthcare system is fucking expensive. Oh my god. Just like, wow, crazy. The things that you have with you your entire life. And you can't fix them or anything without, you know, going broke. It's so bad. They're very expensive bones. Very expensive. Your face bones, your mouth bones are expensive. And like, not having good care is just like, it's really dangerous. Like, I knew somebody who, okay, this is really gross, so if like anybody's eating or something, let's not. But I knew a person who he got his wisdom teeth out, and so that's a very intense process, obviously. And then the situation, like, didn't exactly heal right. And then, so he started having, here's the gross part, like, pus fill in his mouth. And there was just so much of it that it actually, like, started rotting away his other teeth. And it was draining into, it was draining down his throat, because where else is it supposed to go? And it was, like, actually, like, causing him problems in his system. And he had to, like, go to the hospital and everything. And ew. Just like, oh my god, you could die from that. It was like, just hearing that, I was just like, that's so gross. He's my boy, Tachi. He's so cute. He's so baby. I know there's a couple of lines. There they are, right here. There we go. Alrighty. Now we need your eye shines to make them life. Yes. Eye shine. Eye shine. Ooh. Yeah. I can only imagine. Like, tongue piercings are cool. But, like, I can only imagine the long-term damage. Ah! Ah! Broke a drill off it just... Ew! 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 Oh, that's horrifying! Oh. Yes, teeth freak me out. You know, like, teeth dreams? Those are the absolute worst. I don't remember how I do Puddin's eyes. And my reference sheet is over yonder. Let's try to open up files and not make my computer crash. Alright. I need... Oh wait, I don't need to open up files. I can just look at a recent drawing that I did of Puddin. Go to... I don't need you anymore. I almost thought that I closed Streamlabs and I'm like, oh god. I've been doing this thing recently of every time I go to open up my music player and I start it and everything, I end up closing it. And I'm just like, what? I don't know if I would want to do a tongue. I got a lip piercing and that's enough for me. He's my baby Puddin. Okay, it's a... Okay, that's what I thought. I remember how to do my children's eyes. I remember. I mean, in all fairness, I I have so many characters, of course I'm gonna forget how to do their eyes. Piercing I always wanted to get was an eyebrow piercing. I think that would be fun. I always kind of wanted to have like a Monroe type piercing for my lips, but my gums already hate me enough, so I don't think that's a good idea. But I think they're so pretty. And I think an eyebrow piercing would be a kind of a fun thing to have. Maybe I'll get that someday. I don't know. I like my lip ring and I like my nose ring. I mean, what's wrong with having an odd line in your eyebrow? I mean, we could be like Itachi over here. He has, well, you can't see it in this drawing, but he has, you know, his scar on his eye goes through his eyebrow, and it looks cool. I know we have Zen. I don't have a reference of... Actually, wait. Did I finish Zen in this? This is a webcomic we're going to be working on later if I actually finish this drawing. Zen, my boy. Zoom, 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 zoom. Oh, we can't really see it well in this. Unless I zoom in really well. But Zen has like 2 little line scars on his eyebrow. And he looks so cool with them. I haven't made up the story as to why he has scars on his eyebrow. It's on the left. It's on the left side where my lip piercing is. I'm actually using an earring as a lip ring because it stays in. It's very nice. Anyway, toning. It's a loop. It is a loop. I think loops are a lot more comfortable than the bars. I used to have a stud that was really nice, but it also, like, if I were to sleep on that side of my face, it would, like, dig into my gums. And that wasn't comfortable. So I go with the loop, and I like it. Sometimes I forget that it's there. And it's just like, oh yeah. God, I had this lip ring since I was like 15. Good lord, I'm old. I can imagine getting a tongue piercing at 15. That's not... I don't even think that's... I don't think you can do that here unless it's, you know, done not professionally. Which I think that would be horrifying. To do a tongue piercing not professionally. Like, I had to get parental consent for me to get my lip piercing done at a tattoo place. Because if you're under the age of 18, they can't do it unless the parents, like, hey. Yeah, there's a lot of things that can go wrong with a tongue piercing. No, no, no. Don't mess with my tongue, please. I don't wanna. Told a few lies. Like, we had to have, like, an actual, like, ID and everything. Like, they were very serious. They did a very good job, though. They were very kind to me and everything. Although, this is how it was confirmed that I always had my suspicions that I was allergic to antibacterial soap. And it was confirmed because I would do the washing and everything that you're supposed to do, like do the mouth rinse and then wash it and everything, and it got seriously infected. Like, it was it was to the point where I almost took it out. I almost took it out because it was in so much pain. And that's where it was confirmed that I am allergic to antibacterial soap, because it was weird that, like, you know, at school we had that there, and my skin would always crack and everything, and it was so bad. It was always like tense and itchy and everything, and I didn't really think much of it. But then I was just like, am I allergic to this? And then feeling with my lip ring, it was like, yep, yes, you are allergic. So I did the like sea salt water wash instead, and it like healed like instantly after that. I had like a cartilage piercing for my ear, the top of my ears, and I didn't keep them in that long because it's one of those things of never, never, never get your piercings done at Claire's because they're dumb at how they do it. And but at this time, I didn't know because I was like 14, and uh, the horrifying thing is when, okay, so you go to do one, and it was okay. But then she went to go do the second one, and I moved my head because she didn't tell me that she was about to, you know, use the atrocity of a piercing gun into my ear, and she didn't tell me that, and so my hair got caught in the piercing gun. It was stuck, and so like it pierced my ear, but my hair was stuck, and the piercing gun couldn't like unlock or anything, and so it was just like hanging from my ear until like she was able to like get it out, and then she had to like re-pierce the ear, so everything had to go back through. That was the most painful thing. I swear, every single piercing story that I've had done is horrible, and this is why I did my earlobes myself. Ooh, yeah, there's like latex allergies seem terrifying. That's like way more common than people think. But those are so scary, especially to just develop it. Ooh. Oh yeah, it was so painful, and because like they weren't, both of them weren't properly done, my ears were like always like in pain, like in flames, like they were always so hot, and it finally got to the point where like it just kept getting caught in my hair, and like they kept getting pulled on, and so I just took them out. I'm just like, this is not worth it. And like it was so hard to sleep on them because it was just like, this thing just poking your head when you're like you're sleeping on your side. It was so bad. Tattoos, great, love them. Itachi has a tattoo. He has a tattoo on his ankle. Whatever decision is, just do it. That's my opinion. When it comes to tattoos, just do it. I have tattooed myself and it turned out horrible. But I haven't actually gotten a tattoo done before, and I really want some. I really want some tattoos. Someday. Someday I will have tattoos. What's the kind of tattoo that you want? Or like a brief idea of it anyway. Ooh, that would be so pretty. I kind of get what you're talking about. That would be amazing. Ooh, just the outline of it. That would be really cool. Do I want this to be gray? I might want it to be gray. Obviously, everything's gonna be gray because monochrome. But the number I use. Yeah, that's really cool. It's so pretty. I say do it. Just do it. Get it. Get it done. You're never too old to have a tattoo. I feel like that's a type of thing, like either get on your back or like the back of your leg or something. I mean, you could go all fancy and like do it on your hip. Ooh. I just realized I missed a big spot on her leg. Oops, sorry, Kagami. There you go, buddy. I just forgot, we forgot to do the little logo on the asterisk, because they're not all stars. They're asterisk shoes. You know? Yeah, that would be a good spot. That too. I think I want this to be a 30. Ooh. Do I like that? Or do I want it darker? Yeah, I like that. Okay. Oh, it's time for our first autosave boop. Boop boop. Yay, pistachio. How you doing, buddy? Oh my goodness, you're so cute. I mean, the toning part is always really fast for me because I'm used to it. It's the drawing part that takes a while. That's why I said in my little Twitch thing, like once we're done, we're gonna be working on this because I need to do 3 pages and we're working on backgrounds at the moment. So that's why I was like, we'll work on a webcomic when we're done with this, because I knew this was gonna be a little quick. Probably not as quick, but because there's a lot going on. But you know, I don't want that to be 50. I don't agree. I want it maybe 30. You know what? Maybe it'll be like 2 different tones. Ooh, I like that idea. Okay. I've decided it's gonna be different tones. Puddin is looking fashionable today. Also, I just missed a big spot of where her pants are. Alright. 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 Boop, 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 boop. There you go. Boop, boop. Do I want that to be 50? That would be cool. Puddin's normally not one that wears darker colors, but, you know, she's hanging around with a bunch of goths. What do you expect? They're having an influence on Puddin. That's actually really cute. I like that. I'd wear that. Not as a crop top, though. I don't have the confidence for that, but Puddin works it. Puddin looks great. Maybe Puddin would have little black sockies. Yeah, little black sockies. And I was thinking of doing a Tachi shirt also in a 30. Yeah, it's basically like alternative, like grunge style, gothic type thing. Definitely that. Like, my wardrobe consists of mostly band tees and black dresses. Like, that's me. Of course, I have started dabbling in getting a lot more anime tees as well, which I'm very happy about. Took me forever to finally get some anime t-shirts, but I'm doing it. Oh, I call myself a grunge baby all the time. I'm 100% a grunge baby. Like, just put me in a cozy cardigan or a flannel, and I'm happy. I mean, I guess you can kind of see that aesthetic through my characters of like grunge. Ooh, that sounds very fun. Oh, I missed the spot on your shirt, my dude. Which one is you again? I'll just... E. 20. Boop, there you go. Like how Haruto's all, dressed real nicely, and then he's just surrounded by these two that are just little punk rock style things. Though Haruto is turning over to the dark side. Slowly but surely. I mean, next thing we'll know, we'll see Haruto with a piercing. He might get a tattoo. I don't know. I would die. I would love to give Haruto a tattoo. I'm trying to think of what kind of what kind of tattoo would this boy get? Like, he likes so. Would he get? Well, he would 100% get like a yarn ball or something. A yarn ball and like knitting needles. I'd love that. That would be so cute. I also see a Haruto with just like a giant sleeve in his future. I think Itachi would too. Itachi would have so many. He would like have like his back entirely of tattoos when he's older. Like, I can see that. And then I'm just thinking, I'm like, I don't want to draw all that. You guys are never wearing, you guys are never gonna be shirtless, okay? Pudding got the big pumpkin. The big pumpkin. Cause Pudding's my special little pumpkin, aren't you? You my little pumpkin. I want you to be this one. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yes, 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 I do. Oh, that's intense. It's also very sad. That's, oh man, that gives you like the chills and everything. Oh man. Oh, I would imagine so. She was so well loved. I was going to give this pumpkin. He's a pumpkin. Can you tell I like pumpkins? No? No? Had no idea? Yeah, I get it. Don't talk about them enough. You get this tiny little white pumpkin. And then you, I think, you'll have a 10. You'll have a 10. You see how strong Itachi is? Like, hoisting a pumpkin over your head. He is ridiculously strong. Like, we had that question last night. Like, what do you think Itachi can bench? He is so strong. Like, that's his big hobby, is he likes to exercise and, like, do weightlifting and everything. Because, he's tiny. Like, as you can tell from Haruto to him. And Haruto is shorter than my tallest boys. But as you can tell, like, Itachi's head would be right here. I guess doing that on that layer doesn't really work. Here. Okay, his head would be, like, right here. He's so tiny! How old are they all? Itachi is 17. And then Puddin and Haruto just turned 16, and then Kagami's 15. Kagami is the youngest out of all the teenagers. I think I have it so Itachi. I can't remember if I have it so Itachi is 17 or he just turned 18. I think he's 17. I'm pretty sure he's 17. Where do they live? I was thinking kind of like almost northern California type thing. I found a city called Eureka, California, and I thought that it was really fitting because like they have the water. It also kind of snows there because I imagine because they go to the beach. The beach is a big deal in the story. Um but also like I wanted a place that also snows as well. So I just realized that there needs to be fencing over here. And I was just like, no, we're not going to. And it's like, but you need to though, you goose. Yeah, I went like heavy researching because I really didn't know where. I wanted them to be on the West Coast because I really wanted to find a like an area that it makes sense as to that would have a lot of like a big Asian community, and you normally find like big Asian communities on the West Coast. And so I was thinking kind of like Washington or something, just because I like the idea of like Seattle, like all of those places. But then I was just like, that's been done. I'm bored. I don't want to do that. And so I just went researching of different places that have a higher population thing. I also was trying to like find other places that like a certain type of um never mind, I forgot what I was gonna say. Which one was created first? Oh boy. So I mean, all the characters were like created in one night. It was at a New Year's Eve situation, and we were watching Orange High School Host Club. Oh my god, you're getting the details. We're watching Orange High School Host Club, and we were just like talking about how like strawberries or something, and I was just like we were like so happy because we were just having chocolate strawberries and a thing, and I'm like, it'd be really cute, something called Choco Ichigo. Something called Choco Ichigo. Because we're weebs. And whatever. And then just like I just spent the entire night just creating characters, looking up references, doing all these things. And so I'm pretty sure that, I mean, the first two characters, because a lot of some of the characters were based off people that I knew. Like, they were based off, like, my friend group at the time, because Choco Ichigo it started when I was 13. And the story has changed a lot since then, obviously. But, like, so, I mean, anybody can tell it by now. Kagami was loosely based off me, and then we have Yuki, and then Puddin, and Riku, which is in this one? No. This one. We have Riku, who was also, like, all those four were inspired by either, me or people that I knew. And then we started just expanding off characters of, like, I really wanted Kagami to have a brother, so, like, she's not exactly like me because I have stepbrothers and half-brothers that don't talk to me, or I don't talk to them, so. And I thought an older brother would be very cute. And then we have Haruto, who was kind of inspired by Uryu from Bleach, because I had a really big crush on him at that time. And you could definitely see the qualities of each other. Haruto is not as mopey and not as, stern. Haruto is a little bit more goofy than that. But, yeah. And then it kind of just expanded, like, more and more characters and everything. Like, there was Zen. Zen went through a major development. So much so that, he changed complexion. And so, we kind of just, yeah. Oh man, the one thing that I love best is backstory. As a writer, backstory is my favorite thing. So, yes, the backstory is heavy. There is a lot there. Like, there's backstory as to why Kagami's pinkies are like that. There's backstory as to why Itachi has a scar on his eye. Puddin has a backstory. Haruto's backstory is actually very, very important to the graphic novel. Like, very important as to why he exists. And so, I even have, like, backstory to, like, these three's parents. And then Riku's grandmother, I have some of her backstory. Like, it's a generational thing. Like, I have deep backstory, and it's one of those things of, like, when because I imagine Chocoichigo is going to be long. It's long. I have 5 acts planned. I have 5 acts planned out. Just for like, cause I want to do a older generation thing too. But I have 5 acts planned out of I want this darker. Not that dark. And are they the first generation? No. No. So I guess that we can go into like a little bit of a background of parents. So Itachi and Kagami's father came from Japan. He was a foreign exchange student, and he went to go live with Riku's grandma and her dad, who Riku's grandma originally came from Japan when she was a child. And so Shun would be the first generation of Asian American. And then Kagami and Itachi's mother is American, so they're half Japanese, half American. And then Puddin, she's white, so they're American. They have Japanese parents. Like this hasn't been in the webcomic yet, but Puddin has adopted Japanese women. Those she has adopted parents. A lesbian couple. So that's fun. That's why Puddin has the last name of Keisu, but Puddin is white. Haruto, I've been trying to develop, because obviously name's Haruto, has to be, has to be Japanese, right? But I've been battling, and this goes into the deep backstory that hasn't been, exposed yet, and I don't think I should expose it to the world just yet, because it's a big spoiler. But I've been trying to figure out his heritage a little bit of where he comes from. Because obviously Haruto was born in America, but I'm trying to figure out his parents and whatnot. But that's a little bit of details. Oh, so we have Yuki. Yuki is, where is she? Yuki is full Japanese, but, Asian American, because both of her parents were in America and everything, and I'm pretty sure that they were born here too, so yeah. Oh boy, this gets into even more. Alright. So oh man, this is exposing a little bit, but Itachi and Kagami's parents are musicians. So, not exactly the richest, but they, they're financially stable. Puddin's parents, they are speakers. So, they go around the world and, talk about gay greatness. That's what they do. And then we have Riku, who has her her dad and her grandma that they own Stay Sweet. So if you know my little whole stay safe, stay sweet is because the main headquarters of everything is called Stay Sweet. And so they work there, and it's like the most popular establishment in town, so they're pretty well off. And also Shun, Riku's dad, is a freelance photographer. He mostly did like models and like concerts. And then Yuki's parents, I don't really know what Yuki's mother does. I know that she's like a businesswoman. That's what she is. But the Hoseki family is very rich, mostly from the mother's side, but also from the father's side, because The high school of Choku Ichigo is called Hoseki High School. You can imagine who owns the high school, right? Right? Right. And we don't talk about what Haruto's family does. That is a big spoiler right there. We don't talk about that. Oh, I didn't read the question before. Wanted to be in a band, but now play in clubs. So they were this, a couple, or they are a couple that played anything. They played small gigs. They played around the world. They played big gigs. Like everybody loved them. Like very much a well beloved band. And I'm good. I love telling the backstory. It's one of those hard things of, because the graphic novel and the web comics are like kind of two different worlds. It almost feels like, because the graphic novel has so much depth and so much story that people don't know about yet, that it's kind of hard to like really explain like what's going on, because the webcomic is so wholesome and everything, and a graphic novel's not. it's it's a total 180. It has its wholesome moments, but it gets a little dark. Anyway. And I say a little dark, it's not teen rated, that's for sure. Do they feel American? I mean, what does that even mean, to feel American? Because, I mean, I'm American, but do I feel American? Like, I'm full white, like, born here, parents born here, grandparents born here, like, I don't feel American. Nobody wants to feel American. Ugh. Life is full of ups and downs. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. There's, there's a lot going on. Let's just say that a couple of chapters and stuff might have to have like trigger warnings. Let's just say that. Which I will. That's what I plan. I plan on like putting like resources and stuff to certain sensitive topics and whatnot, because that's very, very important to me. Is because I know that I'm touching on really sensitive stuff, that just in case anybody needs anything, it's right there. But yeah, I love filling up with backstory. I love character developing. I love seeing how much my characters have developed over time. And even through the webcomic, like, I have developed them into just such interesting characters, and I feel like all of them are so just diverse and like their interests, but like it really just shows of like, even though you can be like an eclectic group of people, like you can still find your person, the people that you want to hang out with, that you want to be with, and all of that. Yeah, I agree with that. I've had conversations with people before when talking about situations that happen in Choco Ichigo, and they're like, why do you have to do that? Like, why do you have to go with this topic? Like, why can't you just write something happy? And I'm like, in all honesty, Choco Ichigo, the graphic novel, is not a happy story. It's not. It's all about all the things that you have to face with. Because the main premise of the graphic novel is dealing with things like flaws and disabilities and disorders and things like that. And showing that, you know, everybody is going through something. And that, you know, it's not, like, trying to be normal isn't something that you need to seek out. And that's the whole thing, is everybody is obsessed with trying to be normal. They're trying to improve something of themselves, and it's just like, why? Like, it's okay to improve things and change things about you, but don't feel like you have to have the need to change yourself, like, to fit in with everybody else. Like, that's like the biggest message, is that it's okay to want to change, but don't do it because you have to, but only because you want to. Because I think that's a thing. Like, you know, like, people, like, always criticize people for doing, like, lip injections or filler or Botox. And I'm like, there's nothing wrong with wanting to do that. A person sees something about their body, or, like, wanting to fix their teeth or wanting to do these things. It's like, it's okay that if a person wants to change those things, but they shouldn't change them out of vanity to make it so people will like them better. They should do it because they want to feel comfortable in their own skin, not because they want to please people. That's my way of thinking about it, at least. So that's why, like, Choco Chico cannot be a happy story, because it is talking about those changes. And also, we're dealing with teenagers here. Like, that is a big thing when it comes to teenagers, of wanting to change yourself because you don't fit in with everybody else. And it's just like, no, it's perfectly okay that you are different. And if you do have something that you want to improve on, it shouldn't be forced upon you by society. It should be something that you are wanting to do for your own self. Not because people told you you have to change, only because you want to. Exactly. Like, it's okay that you want to change something about yourself. Like, the whole thing, you, like, why live in a body if you are not going to be comfortable in it? Like, you know, transform into a person that you feel like that you can be. It's perfectly okay. But if society is telling you of, like, oh, if you're fat, you need to do this. If you're this, and it's like, no. No. No, that's not necessary. We're not fans of that here. There we go. Do I like that? I don't know if I like that. It's too white for me. Oh. That's not what I wanted to do. Wait, which one did I do? Okay, wait, I did the wrong thing. Yeah, goose. I wanted this to be black. Oh, that's intense. And this. these to be darker. Oop. It's good to have that optimism out there because it's rough out there. It's rough for people. But as long as you strive for change, you're doing a lot more than a lot of people out there who are just stuck, or like they either don't want to change or they don't know how to change. That's a big thing, that people just don't know how to change because they're just they feel like that they're stuck, and that some people just feel like they just don't deserve the change. And it's like, but everybody deserves to have something about themselves that they're comfortable with. Like, it's okay to change. And like, or like the people out there that think that people can't change, and it's like, but people can. Like, it's possible for people to, you know, have a certain mindset, but after a while learn, change, do something better with yourself. Like, it's perfectly normal to change. That's the only way to exist, is to just learn to be, you know, a human. Like, that's the great thing about being a human, is the fact that we don't just have to adapt. Like, we are allowed to adjust. Oh man, we're getting deep tonight. That's okay. I like deep talks. I don't have a lot of people I can have that can handle deep talks. Right? That's another thing of like, why do you care so much? Like, just just leave people alone. Like, if you don't like, you know, how like, if you don't like how people, like, you know, look, or like what clothing they're wearing, or like whatever, it's like, is it hurting you? Is it really hurting you? No, it's not. Get over yourself. Like, I literally do not care about your, like, you know, tracksuit and like bob cut hair and whatever. It's like, I noticed it. It may not be my style, but I don't care. I don't care enough to be like, you're like the worst person ever for having this. Like, I don't. I have things to do. Like, your existence is not bothering me. The only time when it bothers me is if you're talking to me because my existence bother you. It's like, okay, now you're bothering me. So anyway, backstories. I mean, that's a way of viewing it. It makes your life more fun. Yeah. Like, who cares? Just leave people alone. Like, it's one of those things of like, all of this stuff like used to be normal, and then humanity just did this weird just swan dive into everything you do is wrong and negative, and it's just like, when did this happen? Why? Like, you know, being gay and everything like used to be so freaking normal. Like, it was one of those things of just like, yeah, sure, the like, you know, the you have a wife and husband, but the wife is just like, I get it, he's out to war and he's, you know, with his war buddies, whatever. Or like, women used to like actually like shave their heads and everything to seem appealing to their husbands. Because being interested in men were such a thing. And then the women, when their husband were at home, what were the women doing? Well, what do you think? It's like, it used to be such a normal thing, and like, you know, people like, you know, like experiencing like different genders and everything. It's like, it used to be such a normal thing. Like, when you look at ancient history, you see these people like embracing like the you know, the two spirits type thing, or the like the flames and all of these things. Like, it used to be such a normal thing, and then it's just like, hey, suddenly we hate you, we don't like you, you don't deserve to exist. And it's just like, but they're not doing anything wrong, just like, leave them, they're not hurting you, they're really not hurting you, leave them alone. Yeah, I have a couple of family members that are like that. It's just like, but why? Why? What is it? What is it with different people that makes you so scared? Is it because that you don't understand it? Or is it because maybe you've had those feelings before and you just don't want to admit it? Because that's a big thing, is people just don't want to admit that they've had certain feelings before because they think it's bad. And it's like, no, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's okay. Like, there's a lot of languages out there that have always had a basically a third word for gender or whatnot. Like, it's always been there. Like, you can find it in history all the time, of people dressing as the other thing, or being somebody else, or like having a like a funeral for this person, but yet they're still alive, but their funeral was for their dead name, their person that they're no longer are, and they're, you know, they were still living and, you know, as the person that they're supposed to be. Like, it's all over history, and people just choose to ignore it because they're just like, nope, it doesn't exist. No, it doesn't exist because we don't approve of it. And it's just like, God, your life must be so boring. Like, that's the thing. It's just like, you hate all of these people. Your life is so boring. I like it. I like the fence. Well, I like that black dot. I'm gonna try to do a little bit more of those. Where's my tool? There it is. I'm gonna do this. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, golly. Goodness. I've known so many people who have, like, who have to a transition. Like, I've known so many people, like a person like I literally grew up with and always knew them as this person. And then in high school they started transitioning, and I thought that it was the most incredible thing because I literally saw them change from this dark, depressed person into the true person that they are. Like, they were so happy, and it was magical, and it was wonderful. And I've seen that a few times. I've done people just changing into, they're just morphing into the person that they really are, and I love it. Like, it's just, that's all you like if people were more like, this is all I want for people is to just be who they really are, we would be a lot better off, wouldn't we? Of just being like, look how happy this person is. Like, especially if it's a person that you've, like, always known. Like, I knew that person since I was, like, 6 years old. And then fast forward, like, 10, 11 years, and they're a different person. And it's like, yes, I love that. Or, like, some friends that I knew that, came out as gay. It's just like, I've known you since we were in diapers. And it's just like, yeah, no, you were very happy with your significant other, and it's, yes. Like, I never thought of it any other way. Of course, I was also thankful to be raised in a household where, my mother is very open-minded. Not a lot of people are able to live in that, and it's so unfortunate. But my mama's great. My mama's wonderful. I love my mama. If you're watching, hi, I love you. That has to be great. Like, I didn't have, like, any close friends that ever transitioned, but seeing her from a distance was cool. And then, I watched a lot of creators and everything have their transition. Like, people like I watched throughout high school, and then suddenly they're like, hey, I'm transitioning, call me this now, and then they document their journey. That has to be some of, like, the greatest things to watch, is seeing people document their journey and just seeing them, the struggles that they go through, and then the change in themselves, and it's so great. I love it. I love people being able to find their true selves, and I only want the best for people. Okay. Yeah, hi. I love people. Anyway, we made a fence. That took me a long time because I was just like, I don't know how I want to do this fence, and then we did it. Yeah. Yes, go people! But only if you're not jerks. If you're jerks, then get out. Find yourself. Figure it out. You're allowed to learn. You're allowed to change. It's okay. Educate yourself. Understand that your way is not the only way. I say that to some of my family members of, bruh, stop it. Just go on a little bit of an exploration. You'll find that you will learn a whole lot more about yourself when you start learning about things, because that is the biggest case of everything, is people are so in deep in their hatred they don't realize that, wait, they could actually be this themselves. And they just don't want to admit it because they think it's bad. It's like, but it's not though. What's bad is the hate that you spread and the toxicity that you spread, and that you do this and you don't realize that your own family members and your own friends are this way, and then they end up hating you because of your opinion. And then that's why we get families that fall apart and everything, because your hatred. Yes. I love this pumpkin bug. This pumpkin guy, he's my friend. He's just like, yes. Yes. Whew. Wugga wugga, wugga 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 wugga. Oh my goodness, that's so sad. Yeah, I have a couple of family members that's just like, you don't even realize what you're saying, how much damage you are causing to your own family. It's just like, why do you wonder this certain family member doesn't talk to you? Do you think it's like, oh, because they're just, they hate me for no reason? It's like, no. We don't hate you. We hate the choices that you're making and the stances that you're saying. Also, you know what we haven't done in a while? We haven't saved and sipped. Oh my goodness. Right, Pistachio? We need our sips. We are a similar generation. Perhaps. I'm 27, so. Not if you want to disclose your age, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to, but that's how old I am. I don't know if it's all gonna stop with us. There's always going to be hate and things like that, but it is going to be a lot better. Like, especially when you see a lot of the things, like, people hate on Gen Z so much, but when you see the fiery passion they have for stances and everything, we're going to do a lot better. Like, once we get out of this generational curb of just wanting to do familiar, like, traditions and everything. Like, once we get out of that kind of mindset, there's going to be a lot less hate. There's going to be other problems with other things, because every single generation has its problems. But we're going to be okay. And all in all is, we're gonna be okay. Also, I wanted to lighten up this pathway. Actually, I'll just finish this first and then do what I was thinking about. Oh yeah, once like millennials and Gen Z and everything are in power, like, it's going to be immensely better. Of course, like I said, we're still gonna have our struggles, but it's not gonna be as horrendous as it is now, because we have people out there fighting for amazing things, and it's just like we are aware, because we've been through just tragedy after tragedy, and we are aware of things, because of course, you know, other generations have been through tragedies as well and all of that. But it's just like, it is always in our face. We always see it. We are aware. We have the knowledge of things. It isn't just like a one broadcast a night, right? We hear it, we see it, and we're tired. We are so tired. It's just like, no, if the people in power are not gonna fix it, well, we're gonna have to fix it, because we have a lot of things that are you know, a problem, and it's just like, who's gonna fix it? Well, you're gonna make the younger generations fix it, because y'all aren't doing anything. Although there are a lot of people from the older generations that are starting to change a little bit, and it's actually really, really nice to see. Of just like, wait, maybe these things that were like programmed into my brain, maybe we can change that a little bit. It's like, yes, you can. It's okay. It's okay to deprogram all the hate and stuff that you had to ingest when you were younger. And we also are connected. We are aware of the, yes, like, that's the amazing thing of, we're not just stuck in this, like, in our own little world with the only people that we know are like our neighbors and stuff. Like, we get to see problems all around the world and being like, wait, this is a thing, and we are able to talk about it. We're able to like protest about it. Like, if something is happening in one area, we are able to talk about it, and being like, we get to spread the news in case other people from the area don't know about it. And we're just like, hey, fix your stuff, get it together. Do boo, do boo boo. Yes, that's amazing. That's like what, when I was talking about that, that was like literally what I was thinking about, is the Iran situation. I had a friend send me a message about, you know, talking about the situation, and like, I was completely unaware about that. Like, I was completely unaware of that situation, and they're like, "Hey, can you talk about this? Can you spread the word?" And I did, because it's just like, yeah, what happened there was completely messed up. And it's just like, because I have this friend who was aware of this situation and whatnot, they were able to provide the information to me. And I was able to spread information to people that I knew that may not have known about it. Oh, yes. And I am also happy to see that a lot of men are protesting as well, realizing that what has happened there is so messed up. And I love that. That is change right there when you're actually like we are literally seeing history and it's just so powerful. Like people don't realize the fact that we are so lucky that we actually get to see. It's horrifying to see, but we get to see change and it's so magical. Oh, I was just about to say I did all of that and then it just disappeared. We're okay. We're fine. We're fine. I do wish too, and it's not like the twisted thing that people think feminism really is. It's just like, bruh, feminism is for you too. It's for you too. It's for the equalness of everybody. To understand that we are both human. We are equal. It helps you too. Because it shows that, men and other people are able to go through things too. It helps you. Understand that there is benefits. Use the spray. Also, this is not dark enough. Uh-huh. It gets like drowned out because they see this term and it's just like, no. No. It's like, especially with Black Lives Matter, it's just like, obviously, obviously, we know that other lives matter, but it's the fact that they are the ones being targeted right now. And do you not realize how much of a struggle that is, and that can affect you as well? It's everybody matters, but it's the people that are having the problem first we need to take care of. But you just want to think that it's all about you, that you are the villain of this story, like we're making you into the villain. It's like, no, we're not. We just want help. We just want to make sure that people stay alive. And yet they just take it as a personal attack, and it's like, but it's not though. It's really not. Ugh. No. It's one of those things that, like, a lot of these, like, protector men, like, put them in the wild for, like, a week. Most of them wouldn't even come back alive. That's the thing. They think they're all, like, these alpha men that, like, could take control of the pack and everything of, like, yeah, I am the leader, I have this thing. And it's, like, that toxic masculinity thing of just, like, oh, I am the best. And it's, like, that you put them in, like, a situation, and it's just, like, no. No. Maybe if you asked help from certain people and, understood that you are not the only one that should be in power and work with others, maybe you'd actually end up alive. Deep chats. Deep chats here. That's what you get here. When you get me on topics, I'll do it. I love deep chats. I mean, you can if you want. Ask anything. I'm here. I say words. Like how all of that started is because of asking the backstory of my characters, and it's just like, well. Which, in a way, a lot of the stuff we talked about, I do cover in Choku Ichigo. Like, you know, I have a thing of Black Lives Matter definitely in there because we have Zen here. And where's Zen? Where's my boy? There he is. Like, you know, we have talks about him, and then obviously I have a lot of you know, Asian characters, so I get to do, you know, the Asian American and Pacific Islander type of talks and things like that. Like, it's so important to me because I feel like as a white person, I get to use my power and my privilege to be like, let's focus on these people who need help because I have the privilege here to be like, hey, notice the problems here, please. Anyway, fun random question. Go for it. Let's go. Four options to choose from. You have to decide tomorrow. Oh boy. Let's go. Alright, we got Nepal. That's pretty cool. You have Kenya. That's also really amazing. That would be a really interesting experience. Peru. Alright. Alright. Perhaps Thailand or Cambodia. My personal, I think, ooh. My instinctual thing would be like Kenya, but then also Thailand would also be amazing. Cause goodness sake, the art there is gorgeous. You have a very interesting culture there, but also Kenya would be such an experience. I would personally pick Kenya. That's what I would pick. Just because I feel like that's just different. Like, you don't hear a lot about people going to Kenya. That would be so fun. Sleep on the beach in a hut. Oh my god. That sounds like so relaxing. Yes. Yes. That is helpful of English speaking. Yeah. I mean when did you say that you were doing this? For like in December? Ooh. Nepal in in December? Oh. January still. The thing still stands. Oh. I mean, I guess? I don't know. I guess it's one of those things of like, see how. Oh, well, that would be cool. So, like, you already know what's going on. So it's like one of those things of like, you already know. And you want, okay, so that's a different experience of the fact of like, you already know things. And you get to see your friends. Okay, so that's a different thing, because then you get to see, yeah, you get to see your friends experiencing something you already know. Okay. Okay, yeah, I like that. That's really cool. That would be really fun. I think, yeah. That's a different type of experience. That's so wholesome. Well, we like wholesome here. To the mountains too. Oh god, mountains. Oof. Oof. Where would I go if I could? Ooh. I mean, I have ideal places. Like, obviously, I'm a weeb, so I would love to see Japan someday, but I want to get a bit more healthy before I have that experience, because I would want to go everywhere in Japan, like, not just the regular places. I would love to see the shrines. I would love to see all the other things and whatnot. Um, I haven't really thought about other places. I mean, I have like tiny little tidbit things I want to do because I'm a goth child. I really want to visit like Edgar Allan Poe's grave. I was supposed to way back in like 2011 or something like that. And then because I went to Maryland to visit a friend, and we just never did it. And then the first time I was there, we were supposed to see like this like reenactment of the, I think it was the Revolutionary War in Virginia. And then the person that, you know, my friend at the time, like, they weren't all that into history and all that stuff, and so they were just throwing a fit, and we didn't get to go to it, and I was so bummed. I love history, so, I mean, if you couldn't tell. I love history. And we didn't get to go to it, and I was so upset. So, that would be something to see. I think one of my biggest things, like, I would love to go see the Globe Theater. That is definitely, like, a bucket list item for me. Because, like, I'm a theater nerd. Not as much as some, but, like, I love theater. I write scripts, so, like, obviously. That is something that I think any, script writer would be, like, to see. Because it's like, this is kind of where your craft is, like, right there. But yeah, that would be amazing to see. But yeah, like, I'm not a person who's, like, has the desire to travel much. Like, it is fun, but also, I got chronic pain. I got chronic pain, and so it makes things a little bit harder of, like, wanting to have that drive to travel. But, I mean, once Choco Ichigo is popular, who knows where I'll end up, right? Right? That's my mindset, at least, of who knows. What would you say is the best time, like, the best time of year to go see the Globe Theater? Yeah, my body is a wreck. And that's why I just sit and draw Choco Ichigo all day. Summer? Yeah, I would think so. God, I want to know what your summers are like. Because, like, I'm from Arizona. It's hot. I want to know summers in other places. Other places that are like, oh my god, it's so hot. Like, I get it, humidity, all of those things. But it's just like, have you felt 120 degrees heat? That's like 44 Celsius, I think. Like, have you felt that? Have you felt that? Yeah, no challenge there. Although I don't think we got to 120 this summer, thank goodness. Oh. Yeah, 30C is like the 90s? I don't know. I don't remember. I've been trying to remember, like, conversions, and my brain's just like, you filthy American. 86. Oh my god, that's like literally our winter. I mean, we do get into like the 60s, which I don't know what that is in Celsius. I'll learn someday. But, like, what is it right now? Yeah, it's like 82. So it's around there. Like, it is autumn and it's 82 in the evening. And that's actually nice. That is nice, coolness. So it's just like, Oh, doesn't it stay, like, really, really bright, like, for the longest time there? So, like, it will be, like, 10 p.m. and it's still, like, fairly light out? Oh, yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, I know a little bit about that. I used to watch a lot of travel vloggers. Like, a lot of them. So I know a little bit. Oh, yeah. I mean, we kind of get the same problem too. It starts getting dark at like 4 or 5, and then it's like pitch black at like 7 p.m. So like when you have to get the mail out, it's just like, am I gonna get murdered? Because it's so dark. Yeah, it is. It is kind of annoying, but you basically just have to live like a vampire. You're just like, everything is dark. No, the worst is in the mornings. That's when it was the worst. Because, like, when I had to walk to school and it was dark out, oh my god, I felt like I was gonna die. And then, like, what was even worse, because my school started at 7:20. So you're starting school when it is still pitch black dark out, and then the end of first period was um wait, let me count. 7:20, like 8:40 or something like that. And so then it starts getting, so you're in your yeah, my school started super early. Like, you had to get there at like 6:30. Like, if you walked, like, I had to start like out the door at 6:30. It was so bad. Because America's stupid. It was nice though that we got out at 2:20 though. We got out at 2:20, so that was very, very nice. But so bad. No, no, this is a city. I live in the city. So, yeah. What do your parents need to work? Well, tough titties. That's, you know, sucks to be them. Well, I mean, if you're in high school, you don't have to worry about your parents. How people got rides home, I have no idea, because I walked. Um, and then there was the greatness of like after school clubs. So if your parents couldn't pick you up late, well, join a club. I was part of anime club. Is that a surprise? No. Yeah, no, it was. Oh my goodness, we haven't had many autosave boops, have we? Boop boop. There you go, Mikey. Oh, oh, yeah. I'm gonna sit. All you know is from movies, yeah. Yeah, it's not as magical as you think. American high schools suck. We are so bad. Our educational system, we are all so dumb. We're all so dumb. And like, I'm just like, how did I make it out? I don't know. I wanted these darker. Let's do 40. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. I do like learning how other schools are in different countries. It's so interesting. And then I'm envious because it's just like, y'all. Y'all get to have this while we struggled and had, you know, freaking, yeah, the bomb threats and stuff every week. Like, what the heck? America. Dude. That would have been such an experience. Mine was so boring. My high school was so boring. It's just flat. I mean, thank goodness it didn't have stairs. That is the one thing I will give my high school. I mean, a lot of high schools here do not have stairs because, you know, flatness of the earth and whatnot. I wanna see. Give me. What the heck? How is that even allowed to have school and that type of thing? Oh my god. Whereas we're just flat buildings and like the worst thing was of like there were a couple of years where one class would be at one side of the campus and then you had 7 minutes to haul ass to your locker and to your classroom if it is all the way on the other side of campus. Like, it was a long walk. And being on crutches, because I had knee surgery and knee injuries and all of that stuff, it opened 100 years before U.S. was discovered. What the fuck? Oh my god, America thinks it's so great, but it's still so young. Ugh. That's just so crazy to think about schools that existed so far. It's not great, just old. I mean, but that type of building is just so, like, aesthetically pleasing. I would love to see, like, buildings like that all the time. Like, that would be so cool. I mean, that also just might be my little history nerd coming out, but still. Alright, I think it's time for some shading. Actually, no, I wanted to do grass. I lied. I'm sorry. I'm a fibber. I'm a fibber. Yep, I do know that fun fact. Yep, that is... Every time I hear that, that freaking blows my mind. Oh, the fact that that university... Like, what did you even learn back then? What was there to learn? Like, you always think about it of just, like, what did you learn about, like, with this, like, before, like, history even began? Like, how? Like, because, like, things are just so structured of how they're taught now that it's just, like, what was life like before learning how to do this? Also, I realized I did something wrong. Whoops. I normally use my little ground thing, and I was using my airbrush tool. That's okay. We can add a little bit more. We can do more. But first, I need to pick up that. Pick up that. There we go. And then we go in with the ground tool. This will make it look really, really nice. It's my favorite thing. I did go to university, yes. I got my Bachelor's of Fine Arts degree in creative writing for entertainment. Basically a really long title saying I got my bachelor's to be a script writer. It's pretty neat. I enjoy writing scripts, obviously. I've written, you know, Chuck Witch ago. That's a script. Not a movie script. But it's comic book script, which I would never wish that pain on anybody. Comic book manuscripts are... You have to be a masochist to do it. Alright? Anybody out there that wants to write a comic book and you're not writing it for yourself, you're writing it for other people, you have been warned. It's hard. It's a lot. It's a lot. I love it, though. I love it because I'm a masochist. And I also write it for myself, so I'm really just giving myself the pain. I'm not writing it for another person to look at. I do everything. So I'm just like, yeah, you get to suffer. But it's fun. I love it. It's really fun to, like, formulate, like, how everything looks in my head. And then I get to draw it all out. But it's an experience. It really is. We always write for ourselves. I mean, with Chokwitch Go, I think I just have a control issue because it's my baby. And so, of course, I want to do everything by myself. I want to do, like, you know, a Miyamura type thing. I'm just like, do everything by yourself because you can. Doesn't mean you should, but you can because I have control issues. That's where I'm in therapy. Anyway. There we go. And then we put the things back on, and there we go. Now it looks much more filled out, and like it looks like mud. Kinda. Haruto, you don't need that. You don't need the dirt on you, you filthy boy. Get it off you. Clean the child. Clean him. There you go, Bubby. Do. Okie dokie, thank you for stopping by, though. I appreciate the company. Okay, last fun challenge. Alright, give it to me. One random question each. Oh dear. Me first! Oh no! Favorite way to have potatoes? You can learn a lot about the way of a person of the favorite way they have potatoes. Fat chips like potato wedges? Okay, now I need to know. Is it like potato wedges or like slim cut fries? Oh, like steak fries. All right, I can down with that. Yeah, I'm a French fry person. But I like curly fries. Curly fries are my favorite. Yes, give me your question. I want to know. I want to see what happens. Guilty TV series you watch but don't admit. Man, I don't watch a lot of TV. I mean, I really like watching singing competition shows, so I guess like my guilty not guilty is like I really like watching a Masked Singer. Like I love watching the Masked Singer. It's so fun. So I like watching like singing competition shows like The Voice, and I don't really care for American Idol. It's dumb. But The Voice is nice, and even though I haven't been watching this season. But yeah, Masked Singer. That's what I watch. That I don't really talk about much with people. Because no one I know watches it, so I'm just like, I'm by myself. Okay, fine. Alright, you get some sleep, and thank you once again for stopping by. I really do appreciate the company. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully we'll see you again, like, next week. I mean, I'm sure we'll talk. But, you know. Same time, same place, Monday through Thursday. Yeah. You take care. You stay safe. You stay sweet out there. Yeah. Autosave, boop, boop, boop. I don't even think we're gonna have time to... Oh, we might because I'm almost done. But, wow. This drawing took a lot longer than I thought. Boop, boop. Like, almost 6 hours? That's like... That's crazy. Ooh, I'm stretching. Yeah. Ow. That was a stretch. Ugh, I'm all sweaty. I like turned up my air conditioning because it's starting to get cooler out and I regret it. Ew. I don't like sweating. Why do I live in the desert? Look at my baby. He is so cute. Now that I'm alone, I just get to gaw at my characters, just like, look at my baby. Well, I guess I could talk about the things that happened today. I didn't do that yet, did I? I didn't talk about my day, because, you know, I'm here. It's my stream. Talk about me. I posted a new YouTube video, a new Sims video. There may have been a situation with Kagami and Haruto. Ooh. So, if you want to check that out, my channel, I believe it's in my panels. If not, then you can just, you know, look up Chocoichigo on YouTube and you'll find it. You'll find it. So yeah, but funny story about that, I was exporting the video last night, and for some reason, so I even stayed up a little bit later because I wanted to get stuff done, and like I had goals, and then I stayed up a little bit later because I was waiting for this gosh dang thing to export, and I thought it exported, I thought it saved to my computer, like I thought it did. Guess what it didn't do? It didn't save to my computer. So here I was at like noon being like, oh heck, actually it was more like 1 p.m. Oh heck, I need to export this video, and it takes a long time to export because my poor little laptop just can only handle so much. And it finally exported, but in the meantime of it exporting, I can't like use like Clip Studio or anything because it exporting takes a lot on the computer. And so I took a nap. I was just like, oh, I need a pre-stream nap anyway. And I took a nap because I was just like, yeah, I can't do anything. I mean, I guess I could have worked on like planning for other webcomics and whatnot, but why would I do that? That's what the weekends are for, because I don't know how to take breaks. Yeah, that's all I really did today was export a video that I thought I already exported and was frustrated with. I mean, I started on the backgrounds with this current webcomic, so that's nice. I want to finish this webcomic tonight. I'm doing it. I don't want to work on this tomorrow. I'm over it. I want to start on more, because our Halloween series is, you know, it's a thick boy. It's thick. Thick like Haruto's thighs. Those are thick. So we need to work on that. My brain was like, why did I say this? I was just like, why did I say that? Oh yeah, and then I also posted the accursed apples drawing today. That's what I did, so you can see those on my socials and my Discord if you want to join that. Yeah, I have a Discord. I'm supposed to have a Nightbot that pops up being like, hey, join. But heck if I know, I don't know why it's not working, so I need to figure that out. That'll be my task. But I have a Discord and it's very cute. You get to become a sweetie. That's what y'all are called. Anybody who stops by, you're a sweetie. Cause that's what Granny Suki calls all her babies. Calls all the kiddos. They're her little sweeties, so you're my sweeties. Cause I am grandma apparently. The song already played, but I liked it, so it's allowed to play again. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry though, cause I like it. This is the song that likes to play twice for some reason. I'm like, why does it do that? I don't know, my music player is weird. I don't even know why I thought this music player was different. I don't even know why I use it. You can literally use anything else, but like, it doesn't take up a lot of power on my computer, my poor baby computer. Puddin', you're so cute. Look at that little face. I really like this top on Puddin'. It's really cute. I need to draw them in that again. Puddin', you're just so baby. You're so baby. Puddin's baby. Newsflash, Puddin's baby. Yes, I kind of just zoned out. I was on autopilot. Because that's where my brain's at this week. It's already done. I talked too much this week. We spoke so many words. Although I have been doing good on drinking tea. I also have like cough drops and like throat lozenges things to keep my throat feeling good. So we doing that. We being responsible. We got responsibilities. There's a ruckus going on out there. I don't appreciate all that ruckus. I'm really surprised it wasn't storming. It was like really windy earlier. It wasn't as windy as the other night, but it was it's getting a little dark and spooky out there. Last night was really funny because, like, it was just so random. I just started hearing noises and I just look up and I'm like, is that rain? Is it raining? And it was. It was raining. It's just like, I didn't expect you. Who said you could be here? So, it rained last night. That's something. May not seem like a big deal to a lot of people, but it is for us because this is the desert after all. We don't get a lot of rain. Oh, goodness sakes. I think we're just about done, aren't we? This is a very dark kind of drawing. I like it. There's a lot going on in this drawing. There's so much going on. Oh my goodness. Actually, you know what? I'm going to give shading onto these sides of the poles. I'm gonna do it. We're sticking around with me a little bit longer. You can't get rid of me. I'm here. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Oh yeah, I forgot to give shading to the trees over there. Okay, yeah, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. You thought we were done? Well, you thought wrong. Puh. Puh, puh, puh. You goose. I say to myself because I thought I was done. You get some shading. You get some shading. You do it. And there's some shading right there. There's probably a tree back there. You get some, and then you do that, and then you do that. Ah, dang it. You know what I forgot? Grass. My favorite thing, and I forgot about it. Heckadoodle. Oh yeah, because I got distracted by doing the ground because I was like, I forgot to do ground. Who am I? That's okay. The grass is just like little sprigs around here because I don't imagine there's like a lot of grass. There's a lot of cleaning up we'll have to do because I didn't do my walking out things, did I? No. No. Because you're a goose. I told y'all I'm a goose. crazy. Go wild. Ooh, we're stretching again. Alrighty. I want to do this. I don't know if I want to do this. I want to commit to this. No. I don't like it. Get out of here. Get out of here, trees. I didn't know if I wanted to add, like, more trees in or not, of, like, in the background. It'll be all shadow mystery. But I don't want to. Oh, autosave boop, Mikey! Boop, boop! There you go. Oh, you can get a little tickle on your tummy, too. Hey, tickle the tummy. I needed some motivation, so I needed to tickle my panda's tummy. That's normal. Whenever you need motivation, tickle a tummy. With consent. Tickle a tummy with consent. Mikey can't really consent because he's a stuffed animal and he's complacent, but you know. Did you like it, Mikey? He appreciated it. I want it bigger. There we go. I was like, I really want like a long thing, like right there. It just wasn't happening, but we got it. We got it in the end. We got our way. How nice. How nice. I'm gonna do the grass patches. Hit. Okay, there we go. I don't know if I want to do the grass patches. Maybe. Wait, I have a plan. I don't know what I just did. What am I clicking on? There we go. Okay. Then we do them. Yeah, there we go. I never use the grass patch because, like, it comes out white because, you know, people normally do color drawings. Who does color here? Gross. Nobody wants that. Actually, a lot of people do, but I don't care. But I don't wanna. So. But I never really thought of, hey, change the layer color. But I did it. I did it. I remembered. Alright, time for a lot of cleaning up. You messies. Y'all messy. Also, what is that? Where'd you come from? That's not even something I planned to clean up. Oh, that's our pants. I want this line right here. Alright, we need to go into shading. Is that it? Yeah, it is. Alright. There. We clean that up. Now clean the rest up. That can stay right there. That's cute. Little puppy cook on me. He's so cute. He's so cute. I don't know if I like this guy right here. Meh. Meh. Clean up on the pumpkin. Clean up on the pumpkin. The pumpkin. He's a baby pudding. Pudding is my sweet baby child. I love them so much. Alrighty, and I think I want to go in with the map tool and just like give a little bit more like scritchy scratch details to the pumpkins. They just look too meh to me. Meh, you know? You know, meh. Hi, Mama. Just finishing up this big drawing that took me too long to do. Actually, it really didn't take me that long. I'm just, you know me. You know me, you know how I am. Yeah. Yeah. You my mama. Do, do, do. Scraggle, scraggles. Scraggle, scraggles. All the scraggle, scraggles. There was something over here I wanted to fix. I wanted to fix this. Get out of here, grass. You're not invited. I don't know what you were invited to, but it's no longer happening. Anyway. Oh, shucks. Oh my goodness. I don't know what else I wanted to do. I wanted to like... wanted to like give this some just dirt. Okay. We're taking it aggressively. That's the attitude we have right now. Oh, so what is that? What is that? This is the lines to cross the thing. I don't know when that... Okay. We have accepted the challenge of having to erase this atrocity. When did that happen? Like, where does this go? I don't even know. some shading, please. Boop. Because I wanted to fix some of this on the pumpkins. Oh, that's on the map tool. Of course, it's not going to get bigger. Yeah. Goose. I want this there. No. No. Is there anything else I'd like to change? I think I might make the shading on this a little bit more. Hi, boys. Hi. Hello. I'm talking on a microphone. Oh, boom. Pistachios kissed the microphone. And Mikey's waving hi. He's bashful, you know. You know, Mikey. Alrighty, and there's a little few left things to do. And then we'll be done. This was a journey. We got to meet weird pumpkin faced man. He goes, yes. Yes. Love him. We got creepy cat over here. Love that guy. Big fan. Big fan. Mikey Mike! Mikey Mike! Yeah! Alrighty, and then we do the lines. Oh, wait, don't do them. I'm gonna get out of here. Up here too? Maybe. Sure. And then my boys, Itachi. We have a lot to clean up there. I forgot about this area. Ain't I a goose? Alright, yeah. I didn't forget about an entire area of my drawing. At least I remember the apples. Did that. Sorry, Haruto. You got like grass all over your face. And touch you a little bit too in your hair. I mean, I'm sure you don't mind. But, you know. Oh, auto save, boop, boop, boop. There you go, pistachio. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. Of like, how strong is Itachi? Like, what do you think he can bench? Like, how strong is he? And then Haruto just had a teeny tiny pumpkin. I like how the two smallest ones go after the biggest pumpkins. But how strong is Itachi? He's so strong. He can definitely bench Haruto. Like, he could definitely bench him. That would be really I would like to see that. I like to see that. Alright, I need to like write that down or something. We already had one strength test with the egg. Now we need to do a different strength test. Is there anything else I need to do? Did I give you lines? I think I gave you like one and then I got distracted by the lines. You know, that's consisting of the entire drawing of lines. You know what? It's not necessary, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I want clouds. I have decided. I was just looking at the sky and I'm like, that's boring. I don't want gray clouds. I want white puff puff clouds. Let's use the soft spray to like give like a bit of an outline to the clouds. we go. And then we go puff, 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 puff. And go puff, puff, puff. Alright, I need to look at pistachio for inspiration for clouds. Beautiful! That looks so cool. I'm happy I did this. I'm happy I made good decisions today. Yeah. Yeah, it's a drawing. We did that. I didn't put my name anywhere. Who am I? You don't know. Where should I go? I want to be on the cat because he creeps me out. I'm over there. Alright, there I am. We did it! A drawing that took 2 streams to do. I mean, you know, less than 6 hours to do a drawing like this. It ain't that bad. But we did it. And we did it. We went through a lot of topics tonight of some deep things, and then we learned about how we like potatoes. Yep. Yep. So yeah. Pumpkin patch. Always more pumpkins, right? Always more pumpkins. I realized I wanted to do another thing. You don't see what I'm doing right now, okay? You don't see it. The drawing was done. It is done. I'm just, you know. You know when you just look at something and you're like, I gotta pick at it. I gotta do things. Okay. You didn't see that. You didn't see that. The drawing is done. The drawing has been done. I did not make any adjustments whatsoever. Nope. I remembered everything on the first try. Mm-hmm. Yep. Anyway. We are done here. And we finished the drawing. And I'm pretty happy with it. I think it looked cute. I think everybody's cute. I love my babies. They are adorable. And we got to see Itachi for the first time on stream. Yay, everybody's favorite. There'll be more of him soon. I don't remember when, but we'll see more of him. Oh, look, apples. I remember the apples. I remembered them. Look at those apples. Look at all of those apples. I remembered them. That's going to haunt me forever. But I remember the apples. Even Haruto has apples on his shirt. So, I remembered apples. Anyway. We're done. We're done here. We're done here. We're gonna click on this. And then we're just gonna do my well wishes of good night. So, Easter egg apples, yes. Yes, they are of forever apples. Forever apples. It may be called Choco Ichigo, but forever apples. Bye! Bye! So anyway, thank y'all for stopping by for the chit chats, and if you're still here, drop a follow if you like, and the webcomic will be coming out on Sunday, so check that out on my webtoons or on my website or any of my socials that you can find in my panels. I had a YouTube video coming out today, so if you like The Sims and you like my characters, you want to see more stuff that I do, okay, Mama. Yes, you'll miss me. If you want to see anything else that I do, you know, just look at those. Look at those panels. Go look at them. I made them. You should look at them. And yeah, I hope y'all are doing well, and you have a good time, morning, day, night, whatever it is. And stay safe and stay sweet.